In this lesson, we're going to cover how to create a draft view. A draft view basically is going to be a simple 2D sketch inside of an IDW file, or with Inventor 2008, could be a drawing file, a DWG file as well. So from the Drawing Views panel, I'm going to go ahead and click on Draft View. And here's where I could type in a name. If I wanted to, if this was like a 2D electrical schematic, hydraulic schematic, I could do that if I wanted to. I can also adjust the scale. In this case, I'm going to just put everything with the defaults. And it appears that nothing actually happened, but you'll notice the panel bar has changed to the sketch panel. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a fairly simplistic shape here. Let me zoom back up. So I'm going to draw a top and a front view. Just to show some examples here, I'm just going to place in a hole. And let me place in two lines to represent the hidden lines in my other view here. And now I need to make those two lines hidden. From my drop-down list here, you'll notice that we have different layers available. So I'll just place that on the hidden. Now, what we're going to do is apply some constraints. So let's scroll on down here. And what I'm looking for is going to be the tangent constraint. And I want that circle and the left line tangent. And we'll do the same thing with the right. And the rest of this, I'm going to just apply a couple dimensions to it. So let's make that 30. Let's make that 40, and we'll center the hole. And I'll just set up a relationship to do that. And we'll do the same thing on the horizontal. Let's go ahead and make that 90. And watch what happens now when I center the hole. You'll notice that everything changed. Of course, what we need to do now is just give the hole a diameter. Let's make it 25. See what that looks like. See that everything adjusted accordingly. So the only thing that's missing right now is I need to set up a relationship to these outside lines. And I'm going to do that by applying a collinear constraint. So the same rules apply here as though we were doing a 2D sketch. So now, if anything changes, so for example, let's change the diameter to 30. I'm going to change the location of that to, let's say, 30. Everything is parametric. So think of this as 2D parametric sketching. The other thing that you can do here, let's say you already have a schematic that was drawn inside of AutoCAD. You can insert an AutoCAD file right into this draft view. So now let's click on Return. I'm going to exit out of the environment, and you'll see that it's just like another view, but you're probably wondering what happened to all of those dimensions that were placed. If I right-click in that view, I can retrieve all of those dimensions that were placed. And in another lesson, we'll go more in depth on retrieving those dimensions. But this basically is another view. So if I change my mind, I can come back and edit that view. And let's change the scale down to a half. Of course, I have a little bit of a fit-up issue with some of the dimensions, but you get the point that the view is fully parametric and the dimensions are always going to be correct.